everybody, welcome to Everyday Cooking with Lynn
and Heather.
Today we are going to be doing shrimp scampi and bacon wrapped asparagus.
Yum.
So stay tuned and we'll give you all the details.
Okay, so I've never done this before. I actually had to look it up how to do bacon wrapped asparagus, but I got some really good tips because I like my bacon crunchy. So this is what I found out. I'm using just a regular baking tray, and I put a what do you call this thing?
I would call that like a cookie sheet, when you a drying or a cooling rack, like a cookie drying rack, cooling rarack. I keep saying drying. Cookie cooling rack.
Well, anyway, I just put one of these little racks, as you can see,
Here,
in the pan.
She's got it with the legs down. You see, she's got the legs right
Yep.
there. It can go up, but we're putting her leg down.
Yep. And this is just to keep the asparagus and the bacon off the bottom of the pan so that the bacon can get crispy. Because if you leave the asparagus just in the bottom of the pan, the bacon will stay soft and soggy, and I don't like soggy bacon. I don't know about you. So this is what we're going to do. So it's going to be 400 degrees in the oven. Make sure you preheat your oven. And then we're going to bake these for about 20 minutes total. But halfway through, I'm going to turn them. And if you really want the bacon crispy, it said to put it in the broiler for about 1 to 2 minutes, but be very careful because that will make it very crispy and you don't want to burn your bacon.
Did they say whether broiler should be on low or high?
It should be on low.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to start out with.
And we've had the oven preheating already right now to 400. So the oven, 400 degrees, so it is ready to go. One thing I wanted to point out too, when Heather put this on the tray, she did it where you have the tops of the asparagus opposite, like top going this way, top going that way, top going this way. This way you can fit more on the tray. So just wanted to point that out.
Yep. And I had a little piece of extra bacon, so we're just going to stick that on the top.
I tried to stick it in my mouth. It didn't work because it wasn't cooked.
So here we go. We're going to put it in the oven, and we're going to set the timer for, I would say, let's check them at 15. And then we will turn them over. We will turn them, take a thing and turn them and see how they do.
Sounds good.
Yep. So be right back.
Hey everybody, we're back. So the next thing we're going to be showing you how to make is shrimp scampi. Now, depending on where you go, there's a lot of people think shrimp scampi a different way. When I think shrimp scampi, I think of shrimp cooked in a garlic, wine, and butter sauce. When you're looking at shrimp in a cheesy Alfredo sauce, that's shrimp Alfredo. Some people do call it scampi if they do add a little bit of cheese at the top. I do that myself. I add a little pecorino romano or parmigiano reggiano at the top. But generally speaking, shrimp scampi is shrimp with a garlic, butter, wine sauce. So let me get you started. The first thing we did is we take our shrimp, and now when I got our shrimp, I got them raw and not deveined. It's more because of the price than anything else. I don't prefer it. If you would like to buy already cooked, already deveined, go for it. But we wanted to show you how to do this. So I actually got just raw and with the vein in it still. So I've already taken and thawed out my shrimp. So what you're going to do is once the shrimp is thawed out and pliable, okay, you cut down its back right where you see the vein. You lift the vein with your knife and pull it right out. I actually already deveined this one as well, but that's really how simple it is. Cut down the back, you'll see the black vein. Lift it with your knife and pull it out.
Well, there's also a tool that you can buy at a store called the shrimp. I don't remember what it's called, but it's for shrimp, and it deveins it and takes off the shell all at one time.
I've never done that.
Yeah, we did that. We used to have them all the time when I was a little girl growing up.
If anybody finds them and knows what they are, send us a message. I would love to find one.
Yeah, it's a really, really simple.
I may have to look that one up.
So there is a tool.
Okay, now we're going to show you how to peel your shrimp. The shrimp hasn't been cooked. It's raw, but it's pliable, so it's thawed. Once you've deveined the back and you've cut that open, take pull the legs, crimp the tail, and pull. That easy. Show you one more. The back's been cut open. Pull a little bit of the shell, grab onto the legs, tear the legs, pinch the tail, good to go. Last time. Pull the shell, tear the legs, pinch the tail. And that is how you what do you call that?
Deshell.
Deshell a shrimp.
Be more health conscious and use, I can't believe it's not butter or something of that nature. That's fine. Just make sure you use the equivalent of 3 sticks. There you go. It's going to get you started. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to put in roughly about 3 pounds of shrimp. These are our shrimpies. They have been cleaned. They have been thawed. They have been deveined. And they have been shelled. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is, for 3 pounds of shrimp, we're doing, 1, 2, 3, we're using 6 cloves of garlic. Now, you can cut the garlic up, that's fine. I like to use my garlic press. It really opens the garlic up and really gives you some nice garlic flavor. You press it down like that, you're going to see where you have that true garlic coming through on the other side. There you go. Now, some people will throw this up, some people will reuse it. I reuse it. I want every bit of that garlic in there. I want that beautiful garlic flavor that we all know I love.
I love garlic too.
Okay. Again, there's your garlic. Get it right in there.
Garlic. Press. Yummy garlic.
I'm going to have Heather take 2 lemons, and she's going to squeeze that lemon juice right in there. Get as much of that good zest out as possible.
Okay, so we have the lemon. We're just going to use our little tool here, and we're just going to dig, squeeze, and dig. It's really, you could use lemon juice probably, right?
Yep.
But it's just better with fresh lemon.
Yep, because the other thing we're going to do is we're going to zest a little bit of the rind in there.
Right. And I'm taking the seeds out. As you see, these have seeds, so I took the seeds out. It's just better with fresh lemon.
Yep, because the other thing we're going to do is we're going to zest a little bit of the rind in there.
Right. And I'm taking the seeds out. As you see, these have seeds, so I took the seeds out. So as you're doing this, you can just use your hand as a strainer to strain the seeds so they won't fall into the dish. So we're doing this. And she's using about 2 lemons cut in half.
If you like a little more lemon, you could use a little more lemon. But I think it's easier with lemon to add more after because it is such a strong taste. Use 2 lemons to begin with, and then add more in after to flavor.
Yeah.
I am zesting a lemon. You can do it whole or you can do it afterwards. All I'm doing is taking a little bit of the lemon skin and I'm going to use that as a little extra flavor to our dish.
Okay, now that we have our shrimp in the pan, 3 pounds of shrimp, 3 sticks of salted butter, 6 garlic cloves that we used the garlic mincer on, 2 lemons that we zested, a little bit of zest and that we juiced, and about a cup to 1.5 cup of white cooking wine or a dry white wine. To this, we are going to also add basil leaves, about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, thyme and savory, a little rosemary too mixed in there, a little lemon pepper, little tiny bit of lemon pepper. You don't want too much. This will ruin it if you use too much. A little bit of basil, and I'm going to get a little bit of parsley. I apologize, everybody. I actually forgot to take the parsley out, but we do need parsley. There we go. A little bit of parsley. can't believe I cannot open everything today. Okay. Parsley, 2 to 3 tablespoons. Now we are going to put that on the heat, medium. If you have a electric stove, 5. You're going to let that go. There's really no defining how long it's going to be. You have to wait for your shrimp to get pink. Once you see those shrimp getting pink, start stirring it up, and we'll go from there. And we'll show you the finished product. Stay tuned.
Okay, everybody, our shrimp is ready. When you see the shrimp turn this pinky orangey color, and they've really kind of opened up, almost look like the back really kind of opened up on their own, they are done. When you press on them, they got to have some give back. If they are solid, like really hard, they're a little overcooked, it happens. But this is what you're going to want your shrimp to look like. Now, what we're going to do from here is we're going to take our already pre-cooked capellini angel hair pasta and throw it right in the pot and then let it all sit together for about 10 to 15 minutes to infuse all those flavors. Now, remember, when these are done, turn off your heat, whether it's electric or gas, and just move it off the heat a little bit. Then you're going to add your pasta, let all those flavors infuse, and then we'll be ready.
Okay, here we have the shrimp scampi with angel hair pasta, and we have the bacon wrapped asparagus. Now, it turned out that the bacon wrapped asparagus needed to go a little longer. So this is what I would suggest to you. I would suggest that you would put it on for 20 minutes, but check it. Turn it during that time, at least one time, and put it on for another, like say, do 5-10 minutes at a time and check it. It's still going to be at 400. But at the end, if you want the bacon really crispy, you do need to put it underneath the broiler. Put the broiler on high, only do it for 2 minutes and watch it. Stand there. Make sure it doesn't burn, but make sure it does get crispy.
And keep a towel nearby you so that when your smoke alarms go off, like mine did,
Yeah.
you can run over there and turn it off.
Yeah, exactly. So, this is another episode of Everyday Cooking
With Lynn
and Heather.
Bye, guys.
And we'll see you next week.